So, Peter, we were just talking about some stuff because my business partner just walked in and he's a big Grateful Dead guy, and mentioning at the areas that you work in, are there tons of deadheads?
So we just hosted a client event at a
Hmm.
minor league baseball stadium. And what was funny was that they have a concert that also goes on while the baseball game's going on. And it
Hmm.
was a Grateful Dead cover band. So it was funny because everybody's walking around in tie dye. And I'm like, are they here for the baseball game or for the concert? So, um, and it's weird because my videographer, her dad, is actually in a Grateful Dead cover band.
Okay, I think deadheads are everywhere. As we
Everywhere.
speak, this deadhead just walked in right now. So, if you're a deadhead, definitely speak to this gentleman right here, Dean Graver. If you're here in New York, you're looking to buy, sell, invest, that's what our team does. If you're a deadhead and you're planning to go to New Jersey, you have Peter here who can help you as well. If you're not a deadhead, we can still help you.
Yeah, and it's talking about music. It's the Parrot Heads. My condolences. Jimmy Buffett just recently passed away,
Yeah,
so
it's
that's
been a tough year for music, for entertainment. A lot of people were losing. I think we have to give everybody their flowers while they're still here with us. If you like an artist, support that movie, support the actors, support everybody while they're here, and don't wait till after. And our time here is limited, is what I'm trying to say.
yeah. No, it's funny that you said that because there's a band that I really like called Portugal the Man,
Yes, I've
and
heard of them.
their last album's Thank You Chris Black, and Chris Black was like their hype guy
Okay,
who passed away.
all right.
And they did a whole tribute during. We saw him at Radio City Music Hall, and they did a whole tribute, and they were showing it right. And I would watched an interview where I didn't understand how Chris Black was attached to their daughter somehow,
Hmm.
the lead singer's daughter, and his wife's also in the band, and it's I guess she's terminally ill, and they're like funny because they're like we toured our whole life to make it, and then our child got sick, and we'd give everything for our child, right? And going back to life is precious. Enjoy
Yeah.
every moment because this could be your last. So,
Yeah, I tell people, look, if you have beef with a family member, with a friend, it's time to let that go because, like you said, life is short, and we might have a gripe with that person right now, but we're gonna have some regrets once they're no longer with us. So leave that stuff to the side and just focus on what's important.
yeah, we
With
we
that being
are
said,
all we are all brothers and sisters, my friend.
yes. Now, you also speak Portuguese, right?
Eu falo português, sim.
All right. So,
So,
say something in Portuguese, basically, to the audience who's watching this, real estate wise, what they should do. Not listen to the news, obviously.
yeah, muito obrigado, Evantz. If tu queres comprar uma casa ou queres invest no real estate, chama o Evantz ou chama-me. E a gente vai ajudar-te. Tem muita gente que são do Portugal. Se tu queres mudar o Portugal, também para ajudar-te. Eu estou a comprar uma casa ali. Tem muita gente brasileira que estão a comprar casas aqui no New Jersey, também em Nova York. Chama a gente e a gente vai ajudar-te.
All right. I'm gonna say what he said. Ditto.
No, so what we're just saying is I'm Portuguese. I'm seeing a lot of Americans or expats that are moving to Portugal. I myself am also buying a place in Portugal because that's going to be my exit strategy whenever I do decide to retire. And I'm seeing a lot of people, coming the other way, either from Brazil or Portugal that are coming here as either, immigrants that are looking for their first time uh, homes
Hmm.
or to invest in real estate here. So we can help them on both ends. There's certainly a very diverse and flourishing community in both New York and New Jersey that services that community.
I can't do an interview with a Portuguese speaking person and not ask an obvious question. Is it football or soccer?
I grew up as soccer, but I stopped watching football a couple of years ago, just because I realized I was overtaking large portions of my time, especially on Sundays. Um, so I started doing football, like
American
real.
football.
No, football,
Football.
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 Yeah, yeah. Like, and I think that more Americans are going to have to say football or call soccer football because of Lionel Messi. What he's doing here in America is unreal. I'm still a Ronaldo fan. What he's doing in Saudi Arabia is also incredible, but he's not here. Lionel Messi is. So just watch all the highlights. He's an incredible player. It's what America's been waiting for. You know, he's even though he's a little bit older, he's still the Michael Jordan. So
That is big praise. I mean, I think his jerseys basically pretty much sell out at any time they're available. They sell out really quickly, and you see a lot of people wearing them, sporting them. And there is a difference between bandwagon jumping and people who are really, really, really into this. They bleed this day in and day out. You do not want to mess with real football. Excuse me, let me rephrase that. Football fans, soccer fans, basically when it
right.
comes, especially with the Messi and all that stuff, don't want to mess with them. Like they're
Oh,
a
I
really
lost.
diehard.
I lost a client because I made a he was a Liverpool fan and I made a joke and he goes, I don't know if I don't know if we're going to move forward with you anymore, right? I'm like, really? You're that soft? Like, and you know, I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Like, and it's funny because we went to go see an exhibition game, Giant Stadium. Speaking of football versus football, and it had a sold out crowd. I think 68,000 people to watch, you know, an exhibition Manchester United game. I don't even remember who they're playing because I'm a Manchester United fan, right? And of course, the captain is Portuguese, Bruno Fernandes,
Okay.
scored a beautiful goal. You know, I was like, the gods were upon me that day.
Before we end this interview, you need to scream out, "Go!"
Go Messi, Messi, Messi!
All right, there's no way we can top that. I just want to say, Peter, thank you so much for doing this interview. This is fun. One of my funnest ones that I've done in a while. Um, Look, you got work to do. I got work to do. We gotta go help people, as many people as we can. I hope people found this entertaining. They learned something. They got educated and whatnot. So again, if you have questions about anything, want to know what your next move is, feel free to reach out to me, myself, my team. Dean's back there, and reach out to Peter. We're not
Thanks,
going to
guys.
talk about soccer or football, anything controversial. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.